A very good morning from Clifden in Connemara. Well, I say good morning, my day hasn't started so well. I was looking for a taxi but I can't find one anywhere, so it looks like we're walking, folks. This morning I'm looking for a very special place, which you probably know already from the title and the thumbnail of this video. But I'm not really dressed for a hike, you know, I really wanted that taxi. I might try and hitch a lift, but who's going to pick this guy up? But of course the advantage of walking, you see wee places like this, don't you? Beautiful. That's some scene, isn't it? You see, that's cheered me up already. Now, where'd I go? Well, not down there. Wow, that is stunning. Right, I think that's us on track now. We just follow this road south now for about an hour. I bet this pavement doesn't last for an hour. But as we come out of town, you can see Clifden Harbour over there to the right hand side. It's a beautiful, calm morning. So what we're looking for this morning is the landing site of the first ever transatlantic flight. Now, it left St John's, Newfoundland on the 14th of June 1919, and it landed here in Connemara a day later. I was trying to be all organised for this trip last night and I booked an Uber. Now, I never use Uber, but I gave it a try last night. And I asked for this journey this morning, 8 o'clock, and it said booking confirmed. So I thought, that's grand. So this morning I went down the stairs at 10 to 8, opened up the app, and it said no drivers available. That's not very good, is it? I don't think I'll be using Uber again. But when the walk's like this, who's complaining, eh? Ah, okay, I always talk too soon. It looks like that's the end of the pavement, folks. I'm not liking this at all. It's super narrow, and there's actually quite a lot of traffic this morning. I think I will try and hitch. Oh no, here we go again. Now, I know the rules of the road would say face the oncoming traffic, but there's so many bends that you're just crossing the road all the time. I've had a few wee buses pass me, but they've all got the school symbol on at the moment. I think this is just the wrong time to be doing this. This is definitely going to take me longer than an hour, but when you've got views like that to distract you, it's not too bad, is it? Onwards. Okay folks, another mad dash across this narrow bridge. Wow, look at it. I can't stop for long, I'm afraid. Morning, boys or girls. As dodgy as it is to walk here, it's just incredibly beautiful. Oh no. What am I doing? Oh, here we go again. Oh. I'll be honest with you, if I'd known the road would be this busy and this narrow, I don't think I'd be doing this morning. But anyway, here we are. And to think I've got to get back again. I have tried sticking my thumb out a few times, but to be honest with you, there'd be nowhere safe for cars to stop. Aye, that's my excuse for them not picking me up anyway. Oh right, at last we've got a sign that's going to take us off the main road. And it's Alcock and Brown, that's what we're looking for. Oh, and Marconi as well, of course. More on Marconi later. I wish I was more clued up on berries because they look very good. Hey, can you see those mountains behind me, by the way? Wow. Right, it's saying if we turn right here, there's an Alcock and Brown monument. But I think if we turn left, that'll take us to the actual landing site. And that's where we're going to go first. Let's go. I've got some talent, haven't I? Aye, so there we go. In 1919, daredevil airmen John Alcock and Arthur Whitten Brown risked life and limb to make the first non-stop transatlantic flight from Newfoundland to Ireland. They landed at Derrimla, making it the first European site to connect directly with North America by aeroplane. And look there, that was the landing. Successful. And just as I read that, I can hear a plane going over. That's quite apt, isn't it? Oh, and look, there's a map of the route there from St John's, Newfoundland, across the Atlantic to where we stand this morning. Now, they departed at 5:13 PM on the Saturday and arrived at 9:40 AM on the Sunday. I would say that was pretty quick, but they didn't just do this for fun. No, there was a prize of £10,000 for the first non-stop Atlantic crossing, and in 1919, that'd have been a lot of money, wouldn't it? There was also a Marconi communications site here, and if you've seen our video from St John's, Newfoundland, you would have seen where those wires ended up. Right, let's head out the boardwalk and find this site. You won't be surprised to hear that Connemara wasn't where they intended to end up. No, I think they meant to get to either Dublin or London, but due to some technical difficulty, which I think they had a few during the crossing, this is where they ended up. I'm starting to question if I'm going the right way, but just like Alcock and Brown, we'll get there eventually, won't we? Morning, guys. Come on, this is not the time to be getting lost. But to be honest with you, I can't believe I've walked all this way. The things I do for YouTube. I can see it off in front of me now. Oh, hello. Oh, that's cool. If you look through the viewfinder, you see how the Marconi site would have been back in the day. I should really try and capture it on camera, shouldn't I? Can you see that? And here we are, the last few steps to the simple yet beautiful monument to Alcock and Brown's historic achievement. And it all happened right here. And you know what, maybe it's fitting that I had to work hard to get here as well. But where's my 10 grand? There's a story that when they landed here, nobody actually believed what they'd just done, which is understandable, until they showed them yesterday's mail from North America, which, to be fair, is still quicker than I can get an Amazon package. It was a long way to come for that, but it was worth it. Just to stand in the very spot, you know. And I think just across there on the hill, that must be some of the old Marconi stuff. We can wander over there as well. Oh, and by looking at the map on my phone, St John's, Newfoundland is just over there. Oh, look at this, folks. Princess Electra Marconi unveiled this plaque on the 28th of June 1995 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of the development of wireless by her father. I'm not going to lie, for a moment there I read it that Marconi's daughter was called Princess Electra. That would have been cool. Right, let's see if we can listen to some Morse code. So here we've got the foundations of the foreman's house, and according to the 1911 census, 6 members of the Wiley family of Cornwall lived here, including 2 young girls aged 8 and 3. What a place to grow up, eh? Oh, and this would have been the powerhouse up here, the big main building.
Ah, me back! You just mind yourself there, Joe. Well, we've to keep that boiler boiling anyway. Do you hear it bubbling up?
Oh, that's cool. But what is it? These 2 large castings are the original shafts of 2 alternators. Okay. Well, sorry to disturb you. There's a few other Marconi sites dotted about, but it's time for me to go and find the other Alcock and Brown monument and then make the walk back into Clifden. I'm not looking forward to that bit. I must admit though, that's a thing of beauty, isn't it? Is that light bulbs on the top? Away off to my left, further away than you'd see on camera, it looks like we've got some spectacular beaches here, and I'm sure the coastline is incredible. And I'm also sure there's people shouting at the screen saying, Steve, how could you come to Connemara and spend so little time? I get it, you're right, but this is just a recce and I will be back, I promise. But if you haven't seen my previous video, check that one out, and that'll explain a little about why I've got so little time here. Isn't that right? Have you seen my last video? No. Right, let's see if I've got the energy to get to this other monument. It doesn't say how far it is. This is turning out to be quite a tiring day. And why is everything always uphill? But maybe you can see that coastline now. Beautiful, isn't it? Let me zoom in a bit. There we are, and if nothing else, the view from up here was worth the climb. This plaque was unveiled by Anne Alcock, niece of Sir John Alcock, on the 15th of June 1994 to mark the 75th anniversary of the first non-stop transatlantic flight. But like I say, it's all about the views. Oh, and see this monument, which is obviously a tail fin. Well, if you follow that tail fin, it'll take you to the precise location of the landing site where we were before. And it looks awfully far away. And if we carefully cross this wee country road, we can see the bay down here, and then all the way across to Clifden, where I've got to walk back to. Now, if you can see Clifden just nestled in the hills there, the other monument I want to go to is just over to the left, and that would give a background to those magnificent hills. Or are they mountains? Either way, let's try and get there. Oh well, let's run the gauntlet back into town. I'll see you in about an hour, I hope. Here we go already. Amazing, thank you so much. I think you possibly could have saved my life. It was all very last minute, but I'm so glad I came. Yeah, I'm on like a Ryanair flight at 10 PM tonight from Dublin.
Okay, so are you getting the bus to the city link now?
Aye, that's right, yeah. It was a wee bit delayed yesterday. I'm just hoping it's not today because I've got quite a tight connection,
okay.
But yeah, some of the traffic around Galway City can be
awful.
Quite bad, can't it?
Yeah.
Oh, this is just stunning.
And then drizzle, and then a beautiful day.
Oh,
You know, so,
I timed it well.
You just have to grab it when you get there. You know?
Absolutely. And you've lived here all your life, yeah?
No, I'm from Spiddle, which is about an hour away on the coast,
okay.
Towards Galway. It'll be fine. There isn't a marked route up to it as such, you know, but I'll show you where the entrance is.
Thank you. Oh, that's the castle, okay.
Yes, you can walk down to the castle as well there, actually.
Oh, I wish I had time. Oh, to live there and have that view.
Yes, that's the old, my husband used to live in one of them.
Is that right?
Yeah, that's the old Coast Guard station.
Oh, wow. Yep, I came at a perfect time.
You certainly did.
Oh, this is stunning. And is that an island out there?
Yes, that's Inish Turbot. So you've got Inish Turk South and Inish Turbot, and then Inish Boffin is just over the other side, and you get to see that as well.
And you can go to them as well, or?
You can now. Well, people, like if you have a boat, you can get to them, but or a kayak, it's very small. We'd often kayak out there and camp, just because it's something to do.
This is absolutely breathtaking. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
I can't tell you how much I appreciate this.
It's nice to be able to do it.
It's a perfect look for the cycling as well, isn't it?
Exactly.
Oh boy.
So that's Boffin over there. You can drive. That's all sort of little. You can drive to all of those. That's Inish Turk South, Inish Turbot. Shark Island is far out there. There's loads of. It's a great place for kayaking.
Oh, you're giving me ideas.
So, 'cause, 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 ' sand over there?
Yes.
So that's Omey Island, and Omey Island is a tidal island. So in between tides you can walk out to it. So every 6 hours then it closes off and you're stuck there, but it reopens again. You can actually drive across to it. Yeah.
It'd be cool, another cool place to camp, wouldn't it?
Lovely, really nice place to camp, yeah. So down there is Airfort. You'd go down there if you wanted to kayak out to Turbot or Turk, and then this is the Lower Skye Road. And those two little markers out there, that's Sline Head. In Ireland you'd often hear, like, it's one of the weather forecasts, you know, from Sline Head to Mizenhead, Mizenhead to Mallinhead.
It's like the shipping forecast, isn't it? All these really famous places.
There, yeah. We did it in Rosie, in the camper van. We had 3 kids. So we went from Mizenhead to Mallinhead, which is the northernest point and the southernest point.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Yeah. Put you where the Alcock, where the walk is, or do you want to go into Clifden and have lunch first?
Oh, just where the walk is would be really, really helpful. And I'll finish off with lunch somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh, it's some place as well, isn't it?
It is, yeah, and really nicely renovated. There's nothing coming that side,
You're
is there?
good this way? Rather you than me.
You do get used to it.
I think that's it, isn't it? Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you so much. You have made my day.
Go there.
Right. All right, see you later. Thank you, bye. Right, Sophia has dropped me off here, very near to the viewpoint, so let's go for it. Now that's a gatepost, isn't it? Oh, how nice was that of Sophia, not only to pick me up on the dodgy road, but to use her lunch break to drive me around the Skye Road. It was incredible to see, and you made my day. Seriously, if you ever see this video, thank you so much, and you've saved me a bit of time as well. I mean, would you just look at those colours? If I don't break my ankle, I'm sure this will be worth it. So this monument was erected by the people of Clifden to the memory of John Darcy, 1785 to 1839, founder of the town. And what a spot they picked for it. Aye, that's not a bad view, is it? And not a bad place to end the video. But no, we are not ending the video yet. We're going to go back down into Clifden, find somewhere to eat, and as soon as I've got something in my belly, I'll be happy to finish it then, okay? In fact, you know what? If I'm going for lunch, I'm going to take advantage of this quiet spot and change my t-shirt. Ah, there we go. That feels a lot better, and I'm now semi-presentable for the good people of Clifden. Ah, this place looks popular. Let's go in here. Aye, let's do it. Alright, so I've grabbed myself a wee toastie and soup, and as you can tell by my face, I've been out all day. Yummy, yummy. Cheers. That's lovely. Alright, let's go and catch that bus. Oh, it was tempting to pick up a wee cake. I must admit, this traffic is worrying me for my bus, because when I get back to Galway I've got a connection of about 15 minutes, and considering the bus was over half an hour late yesterday, oh. You see here, right in the centre of town, we've got the Alcock and Brown Hotel. I would have stayed there if I could afford it. And across on the other side of the street, we've got a monument. Let's go and have a closer look at that. And this one was erected to mark the centenary of that historic flight. So it's only been here for about 5 years. It's funny, I said to the driver I've got a 15-minute connection in Galway City, and he just laughed at me. I don't think we're going to make it, folks. Thanks, mate.
Thank you so much. Cheers, thank you.
With Galway traffic, I'm definitely quicker walking or running, but I don't think I'm going to make my bus. But I should get the next one, if they let me on. I can't even slow down to appreciate the scenery, I'm afraid, folks.
No, I wasn't. I tried my license thing before.
Despite my best efforts, I missed it by 2 minutes. Oh well, I tried, that's all I can do, but she did say I can get the 5:15 bus with the same ticket and that'll still get me to the airport on time, but that was a wee bit of stress, but it's actually worked out okay. I think that's my bus coming in now. Hello mate. Dublin Airport?
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much. Oh well, that's the 4th CityLink bus I've been on in this trip, and the 4th one that's been late, but it's just been due to absolutely horrendous traffic. But here we are, Dublin Terminal 1.
You may now disembark the aircraft using both the forward and rear doors. Please use the handrail provided when walking down the stairs.
Look who else has just arrived at Edinburgh Airport. How you doing, my man?
Hello.
What are we like with the GoPros,
I know,
How strange is this? You meet Scott Manson at the airport, at Edinburgh Airport arrivals, or is it more strange that I'm drinking some green drink? I'm not really sure what it is. But anyway, this is one of those rare opportunities where you see both of us at the end of some pretty intense trips, so we're looking amazing, eh?
The stars aligned tonight.
So you came from Cork via Stansted and I flew in from Dublin, and would you believe we arrived at Edinburgh Airport within 5 minutes of each other? I won. So
You did, yeah.
hand over the trophy.
That's right.
But anyway, we're going to have a wee drink and have a wee catch up, and yeah. Then I've got to get home to Montrose, you've got to get to Paisley. I think it's going to be about 2-3 o'clock in the morning before we hit our respective beds. Oh, that was so cool meeting Scott, wasn't it? To the extent that I forgot to do an outro for this video. So this is the outro for this video, and it's not going to last very long. Thanks for watching, folks. See you next time. Bye bye. I'm always running.